Bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. On the give, this is Hubbard. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. Tackle made by Chase Young. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. That is caught by Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless 1st quarter to this point. Darnold from the red zone now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a 1st quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Huntley to throw.
What up, y'all?
He gets it to Thomas. Oh, that's
Chill,
just
man.
not fair.
Tatum said he'd be on in the aisle.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what'll be the
That's the
final
old
play.
pro you playing over there.
2nd quarter down from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What?
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
Yeah, he definitely has some mental.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
I ain't gonna lie, I played my cousin in Mad last night. Shit, I almost lost that motherfucker.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And here's a give to Gibson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love the
He
blitz.
does.
It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Panthers turn
Like,
their nickel
nigga,
set here.
you ain't even trying no more.
Down.
I mean, she got him down superstar back there, cornerback. Hell, why did he? So.
Here's Huntley. Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
With all the superstars and X
They
Factors.
just went for it. Put him out there and said, go
They got the
deep.
fucking ability to do all the other shit.
Unfortunately, to no avail.
Shit, he ain't got no, he ain't gonna do shit but fucking
the
blitz.
field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Operating from the gun. Huntley. And that's going to be
That's all you need.
out of bounds and incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Panthers will get the football back.
I know one thing though.
For the Panthers as they come up first.
A lot of them blitzes
at
don't
the
get in on the
45.
5 version for real.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one.
Oh, it's
down
on my
the
though.
40-yard line.
Trust me, I've seen them,
First play of
but
the drive, 14 yards.
that's it.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs.
I'm sure they will.
Type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
That was it. Them niggas actually pick up on some down blitzes this time.
This is McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there.
D-Black giving me the Bengals too.
Back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Yeah, man, D-Black gonna swap
about
teams.
that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Out to his left.
I'm just tired of dealing with
Now he'll
Tannehill,
let it go on
man.
the run.
That's my only
Deep
problem,
inside.
man.
And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first
And then the
thought
fucking
would be in
linebacker
my
asked for a
eyes.
lot of goddamn money, so that shit
Gravitated
eats up a lot of your money
downfield
quick.
because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they
Fucking
want the big play
Evans
downfield. They
and
don't want to
Harrell.
throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
Them niggas
It
asked
fell
for a
incomplete.
lot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something.
Yeah, because he know I'm switching to on the Bengals. That's why he asked me about Cleveland.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Faking the give, Darnold. And he'll find Hall. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. And here we go on 4th. Darnold, they'll roll him out right. He finds his man, complete. That's Hall. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I know you
And that's
used
a
to
big
think
pickup of a
that.
first down. And you know
That's
that
it.
all week,
Hell,
both
I
sides
switched
of the
with you,
ball,
damn it.
offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play down.
I mean, hell, Tennessee, they got money. I mean, then within
they
they few years,
Deflating for
money
the
gets
defense.
freed
They
up.
can't get the stop here.
That's why they start off with like 60-some million before you have to sign the damn linebacker. Then the following year,
So let's see what this is about.
you have to sign AJ Brown back, but you'll have a lot of money still. Depending if you don't know, fuck it up doing free agency, trying to sign a lot of people. And shit, then the year after that when Tannehill money come off, along with Julio Jones money. So within 3 years, you getting money back, while also you know signing new people.
McCaffrey following the penalty, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
I mean, if you want to switch me, still, man, you can now.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
I mean, you have the Tennessee Titans over the Jaguars.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis.
See, there you go, man. Look at that. You swap with me, it'll be all good.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way.
That's great. We had the same damn team. 50 States, I had the Lions. I was fucking running shit over there.
Love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
2nd and 10. Off play action.
Well, that team will think he hot shit now, man. Because he can beat C Butter.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman.
Shit, that shit don't give me problems though, right? Because I see like he zone blitz a lot, and that shit leaves holes for him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Yeah, see, Butler always want to go for the deep pass every time.
Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good blocking there, and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put Anderson loses the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, and now, as with every potential turnover,
yeah, I've learned that in the few games I played.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Off of play action, Darnold. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll fake that.
I helped my cousin make his new center. that he gonna bring out tonight.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
After we played our Madden game,
and it's second down
on the PS5 version.
Forced out to his left. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
Whenever you see a quarterback get contained, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field,
and,
their number one job, make sure they get in his sight.
I made sure his character was strong enough.
Guys on the backside, make sure you don't
to
give up the deep ball.
All that getting dunked on shit don't be happening.
A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold. He'll buy some time.
His dude, think what, he's 7'2" or 7'1".
This is taken in at the
but nigga got 98 strength.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half.
And that's the big thing that you need. Like,
there's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact.
Like, you gotta be able to. You gotta be able to give up the 3-pointer. I mean, especially when the team we played against, it's like them niggas ain't never fucking driving in dunking just by letting people go get the 5-out team.
As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
But all those teams say the number of people who drive in, they dunking like a motherfucker.
In the second half. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
So, you gotta have some type of inside presence to stop all this shit. Yeah.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 29, Darnold.
PS5 very
He's
definitely.
Gonna look deep for more.
He got the chance to.
That will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
I think the new dude he made, I think it'll fit what he really wants to do more than
throwing here on third down.
Trying to make him have to shoot threes with the big all the time.
McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I just realized, bro, you play C-ball a lot.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That shit is what? You like dealing with that shit?
Here's Darnold. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
I think I was the only person that actually moved the foot division and gave him a run for his money. Like, he wasn't the division winner all the time.
This nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Darnold. Under pressure now. Darnold, and he goes down. Daron Payne able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive
Pretty
tackle.
much the same outcome.
Open man left side. It's the Titans.
And our game always came down like some last minute type shit.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend
I can't eat no Reese Pieces and shit like that.
the point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Huntley slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
To throw on 3rd down. Huntley. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Wow.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe
he's
they're starting to
terrorizing,
think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Oh, yeah.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole, 3rd and long. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third and long, it's Darnold. Out left to Anderson. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The point after is good, and the lead is now 24. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Damn.
Back to throw. Huntley. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 3rd down, Huntley. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. Rolling to his right. And he's got his big tight end here. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Yeah.
They'll come out in the pistol.
At a parade Friday.
McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. No problem there on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Washington on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Mike 7. Hey, what's the ball? What's the ball?
Oh, it's already charged.
19 tight.
Looking to throw. Huntley. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over.
Yeah, they already said they're going to make a new season of you, too, man. I don't know what they're going to... How they going to top that one there, bro. That's going to be hard to top.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10.
Well, we about to see what they can do, man, because, you know, they you know, the writers of you are the ones that help write Dexter, you know, and Dexter make his debut.
They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he'll get this one
He make his debut back on Sunday.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going, but it's